you're not just reading, to hit a goal at the end of the year. I read, one book a month or, two books a month or whatever. Like, read books that are going to have meaning and value in your life. And then once you've gotten through
Yep.
one or two, then go apply them, see where you still need work on, and then, treat this as, a process and continue to grow. And then, yeah, I
Can I
think,
talk?
please,
Can I
yeah,
share
please
something
add.
in that?
Yeah.
Here's another thing, even with reading, like I won't read a book unless I have a pen in my hand. I don't. Even if it's a biography, I could over here to my left, I could peel some of these books off the shelf, and I have a whole system whenever I read. So, do you want me to share
I'm
some of
curious. What
that?
is?
Maybe
I'm
help a
curious.
guy.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
interested for myself. If nobody else
Okay.
enjoys this, like I love hearing how people process and digest books.
All right. So this crazy tabs, right? Like insane and
Wow.
insane stuff. So if you're flip through this book, this was a great book, by the way. The Second Mountain by David Brooks. Um, Fantastic. Uh, so what you would see in here is I don't just tab it. Again, I don't read a book unless I have a pen in my hand. And more times than not, I have I should have stock of 3M because I have like a million of these. They're all in my books. But what I'll do is if it's for me, I'll start it and it'll say FM for me. If it's for someone else, if it's maybe for somebody, some guy that I'm helping or through some work that I do at the church, I'll put FT for them, like whoever them is somebody else. So and then also because of what I'm doing with Men of Iron, I'm creating content. I'm basically the director of content creation at Men of Iron now. So I'm going to continually just churn out blogs for them and emails, like spurring men on through email. So I need continual refreshment, replenishment, but also to be able to gather ideas. So what I'll do is there's FT for them, FM for me, but also if it's a writing, I'll put TB, the book, like just wherever that would go. The book, maybe it would land it, maybe that would be in the book that I'm drudging along in right now. That it's probably going to take me years to do, or it's going to be just it's just going to be something that I use in a writing in an email, or maybe even some content, or I'll mark it and I'll put pod, meaning oh this is just marked for a podcast, like this is a fresh idea, and it works really well, but it only works as well as you apply it, right?
Yeah. So just to carry, to just dial in a little bit deeper that because I'm just curious. This is game changing for me. Like really challenging me to kind of force up, how I consume because I'm, highlighting, writing, but I definitely am not at this advanced level. So you're doing this as you're reading, as you're processing the book. And then once you're done with it, you go back through each tab and then you then will apply it, so you have kind of a running tab, or a
Yep.
running doc of all your, TBs. And then you have kind of a running doc or spreadsheet of all your FM. So you read the book completely as you're marking through it, and then you go back once you're done,
Yep.
and then you reprocess it
Yep.
that way.
Yep. And then kind of put it where it needs to go. And then, consequently, when you put this many tabs, this may be awesome when I'm reading, there may be a tab in here that's just awesome when I'm reading by my bedside at 10 o'clock, but
Yeah.
it's not awesome the next day at 10 in the morning. So I may not write that one down and I may not
Mm,
use it anywhere else, but
yeah.
I'll read wherever.